Why is there a common misconception that eggs are dairy? Back when the food pyramid was big, there were a lot of versions of it that had pictures of eggs in the dairy section. I think that's a lot of it. I remember I even questioned it in school once because eggs obviously aren't milk, and I kind of got in trouble for it, lol. Because the cows and chickens are friends and neighbors. Because they are usually in the same section of the grocery store as dairy products. Years ago, I tried and failed to convince my parents that eggs aren't dairy products. My mom had been talking about how her doctor was having her avoid dairy products and then listed mayo as something she couldn't eat. I knew where she was going, but asked why no mayo, and she said it had dairy products. I asked what dairy was in mayo, and she said eggs. I tried explaining that dairy products are made of milk, which eggs obviously aren't, but no one knows better than they do. Also, American stores refrigerate their eggs, which puts them close to the dairy section. In the United States, eggs in grocery stores are in refrigerated cases. These cases are called dairy cases because they also hold butter, milk, cheese, yogurt and the like. If you were to ask an employee where the eggs are, they'd probably say, in the dairy section, or dairy case. You hear that enough. Eggs equals dairy. It's not like people don't know eggs come from chickens. It's that eggs are mixed in with dairy products. So if someone says, I can't eat dairy, when you run through the dairy section through your memory, you associate eggs with dairy. I've never heard of eggs being classified as dairy. I'm from Ireland. Where are you based? Never heard of this. Now trying to get the image of a farmer trying to squeeze eggs out of a cow's teats out of my head. I'll admit, I thought they were until reading this post. Always kinda figured dairy was just products from animals that weren't their meat. My guess is because they are usually displayed adjacent to dairy. But then again, maybe that's due to the misconception. Which brings on the question, which came first, the chicken or the egg? I'm flabbergasted by these comments. Even in my religion, Greek Orthodox, we have fast days where we can only have eggs and dairy. I wonder if that's not where it originated. Only in the US do eggs need refrigeration. We wash off their protective coating before retail to prevent salmonella. So in other countries, they aren't always with the milk. It's not a misconception that eggs are dairy so much as it is ignorance of what the word dairy means. I only just recently learned they weren't dairy. Hilariously timed post. I dunno. I just always saw eggs grouped with milk on charts and stuff, I think. Wish I knew. I'm allergic to dairy, and I've had too many people ask me if I can have eggs. Is that common, really? Never heard of such a thing. Because it's from a farm? They're often classified together because, broadly, they are the same type of thing. Eggs are not dairy, but both eggs and dairy are non-meat direct animal products that might come from a stereotypical hobby farm, rather than more obscure sourced, less direct non-meat animal products such as honey or gelatin. For nutritional, culinary, and marketing reasons, they're often grouped together in stores and writings on health or cooking. They're also things vegetarians can eat but vegans can't, which I think adds to the confusion. They're with dairy when we learned the food groups. Indoctrination 101. Yuck. I have never heard of this. I cannot imagine how anyone gets this idea. Chicken milk? Cow eggs? Maybe because grocery stores in the past kept them in the same fridge as milk. If it was a small grocery store with only one big fridge with see-through windows,
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.